Bob and the Railway Renovation. It was a beautiful sunny morning on the outskirts of Spring City, and Bob the Builder was just getting ready for today's work. Right. Let's see. Boots, check. Tool belt, check. Hard hat, check. Ugh. Morning, Wendy. Morning, Leo. Oh, morning, Bob. Oh, morning, Bob. What are we doing today? I'll tell you all about it when we go outside to the yard, said Bob. And thus they walked outside. The three builders walked out of Bob's house and into the yard. Morning, team, called Bob. Oh, morning, Bob, replied Scoop. Morning, Bob, added Muck. Oh, morning, Bob, replied Lofty. So, what will we be doing today, Bob? Asked Rolly. Well, I'm glad you asked. Today we've got to go to the Spring City railway station. We're meeting up with Mr. Audrey, the owner and station master of the Bobsville, Fixham and Spring City Railway. He's got a very important job for us. And Mayor Madison and Mr. Bentley will be there too. So, they all headed out. They all headed up to Spring City, where they would await for Mr. Bentley to arrive to tell them what they had to do. The machines were excited. They'd never been to the Spring City railway station before. It was all very exciting. Sure, Bob and the team have worked on trains before, but never did they have to work on a big mainline railway network like that. The only time they ever worked on the main line was that one time when Lofty had to rip apart an old railway line to make way for a cycle lane. And of course, they built a little narrow gauge railway for the dinosaur park outside Fixham, and built 2 train sheds for Mr. Bentley, so he had something for his model trains to run on. And of course, they built a 3rd one ever since he moved with Mrs. Bentley to Fixham. The team entered the railway station through the railway car park. There they met the railway controller himself, Mr. Audrey. Hello? Are you Mr. Audrey? Asked Bob. Indeed I am, said Mr. Audrey. Mr. Wilbur Audrey at your service, said Mr. Audrey. Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Audrey. I'm Bob the Builder. Oh, yes, I've heard all about you, said Mr. Audrey. You're the #1 builder in Spring City, and I heard of all your work back in Bobsville, and then Sunflower Valley, then Fixham, and now you're the main contractor for Spring City. Yes. So what is the problem exactly? Oh, there's no problem. We just need a bit of a, I guess you could say, rebuild. Oh, I won't explain it. I'll let Mayor Madison and Mr. Bentley do the explaining when they get there. Just then, Philip pulled up into the station car park. Here we are, ma'am. The Spring City Railway Station. Oh, thank you, Philip, said Mayor Madison. Come along, Mr. Bentley. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, of course, Madam Mayor. Ah, Bob. So good you're here. Good morning, Mayor Madison. So, I'll let Mr. Bentley do the explaining. Oh, yes, Bob. So, the mayor says that she thinks that, well, there's loads and loads of people coming to Spring City. They can't all come by bus, as you know, and they can't all come by plane. And of course, most of the others have to go by train. Only one small problem, Bob. It's that this railway station is too small. Well, I can explain that. It's left over from when Spring City used to be a town. Back when it started, answered Mr. Audrey. Of course, it didn't need a big railway station back then. Just needed a small terminus station that would allow the people that would come here. But now, with it being a city, of course, we need a bigger station. Oh, well, I can work something out, replied Bob. Ah, excellent, Bob, replied Mayor Madison. We'll come back later. Come along, Mr. Bentley. Oh, yes, right away, ma'am, said Mr. Bentley. Mayor Madison, I've got to say this, Mayor Madison, but I'm not just your assistant, you know, Madam Mayor. I'm also a building inspector, so I should be staying here to observe the job. Nonsense, Mr. Bentley. You've got to come with me. Come along, come along. Yes, Madam Mayor. Oh dear, poor Mr. Bentley, thought Scoop. He really is getting overworked ever since he became Mayor Madison's assistant. Alright, team. So, all we have to do now is wait for the blueprints to come through on my computer. Here they are now. This is what the architect has sent, replied Bob. First of all, we're going to knock down the old railway station. We'll use the old platform as a base for one of the new platforms. We'll lay a few more new platforms, so we're going to have to lay the foundation, and we're going to need lots and lots of concrete. Then we're going to pour the concrete into moulds so that they're in the shape of the platform. Then we're going to use bricks to build the new station walls. And then we'll lay a second set of new track. We'll lay a third layer of track on the opposite side of the second track. And then we'll add a new set of buffers so that this station now has 3 platforms instead of 1. Then we will build it up brick by brick, install the windows. We'll also install some stairs for the front of the station so that people can get in and out. Then we'll add in the windows. And finally, we'll install the roof. We'll use a big glass roof for the top of the station. Well, seems like a very big job. That's not the only thing, Bob. I'm sorry to be a pain, What is it, Mr. Audrey? Well, Mr. Bentley neglected to mention, but the well, the engines need somewhere to sleep. You see, they all live in the rail yard on the outside the station. Only problem is that more and more engines have been brought in over the years, and, well, some of them don't actually have sheds of their own. And they might need a new shed. Oh, don't worry, Mr. Audrey. Tomorrow, we can get to work on a brand new engine shed. But first, we're going to build the new railway station. So, can we build it? Yes, we can, replied the machines. Yeah, I think so, added in Lofty. And soon, the can-do crew got to work. Scoop and Mark dug up a bit of earth. This was to make way for the new platform. Bob put on a wooden mould around the foundation. Oh dear, Bob, I won't be able to pour that much concrete, replied Dizzy. Don't worry, Dizzy, I'll find something for you to do. But no, you're absolutely right. That's why I've asked 2 Ton to bring his cement mixing trailer to pour the cement for the platform. And I've also decided to get Tumbler to come and help. Oh, speaking of which, here they come now. Hello, Bob. Oh, hello, Tumbler. It's been a long time. It has, Bob, but I'm glad to be ready to help again. That's good to hear, 2 Ton. Now, that's good to hear, Tumbler. Now, we've got to wait for 2 Ton to arrive with his cement mixing trailer. Oh, here he comes now. Burr, burr. I'm here, Bob, with my cement mixing trailer. Oh, that's good, 2 Ton. Now, could you please back your cement mixer up at that one mould, please? And Tumbler, can you start pouring into the other mould? Right away, Bob. Soon, Bob ran into another problem. Oh, dear. What's wrong, Bob? Asked Leo. Oh, dear. I'm worried about not getting this station in time. Mayor Madison says it should be done by this afternoon. But I'm worried that I can't get it done this afternoon. Don't worry, Bob, said Wendy. We'll make sure we'll get it done in no time. All we need is some extra help. But who? I've still yet to install the signals. And who should appear but Spud? Haha, hello, Bob. Ah, Spud. Just the help I'm looking for. Oh, what do you need help with, Bob? Well, I don't know if you could do this, Spud. If you can go to JJ's yard if you could go with Scoop to JJ's yard and organise for a big glass roof to arrive. Oh, yes, Spud's on the job, Bob. Okay, Spud, let's go. Right. Oh, the bricks. I forgot about the bricks. Don't worry, Bob. I'll go and get the bricks. Oh, thank you, 2 Ton. You can depend on me, Bob. And 2 Ton left to go and collect the bricks from the supplier's yard. Right. We should get to work on the frames now. Lofty, get ready to lift up the frames. Are you sure you can do it, Lofty? Oh yeah, I think so, replied Lofty. Good lad. Now let's get to work. They had to build the structure of the station before they could lay bricks as well. It was going to take a very long time. Now, building a station would take about a couple of months, but Bob had to get it done by this afternoon. They needed to work fast if they were to reach the deadline. Meanwhile, Spud and Scoop arrived at JJ Supplier's yard. Oh, hello, JJ. Oh, hello, Spud. And Scoop. What can I do for you? Bob would like to place an order for a giant glass roof for a railway station. Oh, yes, we can do that right away, but but it might be a bit difficult to get it in through the gate. Oh, but we'll figure something out. Then came another problem. Oh no! Yeah, meanwhile, Bob realised another problem. Oh no! I've already sent 2 Ton to go to get the bricks. And when we're ready, I don't know, 2 Ton can't go out and get the glass roof when we're ready for it. Hang on, I've got an idea. I'll ring Farmer Pickles, see if he can lend Packer. Hello, Bob. Hello? Oh, hello, Farmer Pickles. Bob, what can I do for you? I don't suppose you could lend Packer. We need to collect a glass roof for the railway station later, and... Oh, yes, of course, Bob. We'll send Packer right away. Oh, yes, thank you, Farmer Pickles. Then, Spud and Scoop returned. Okay, Bob, we've done it. Oh, that's good. Anything else you need, Bob? Well, not right now, Spud. But what you could do is head back to the yard and collect my lunchbox. You can take Tread if you like. Oh, yes, thank you, Bob. Come on, Tread. Let's go and pick up Bob's lunchbox. And with that, Spud and Tread left the site. Just then, 2 Ton arrived, back with the bricks. Here you are, Bob. The bricks are here. Oh, thank you, 2 Ton. Now, can you please go back to the yard and collect Tiny? We're going to need him to put the glass roof onto the station when we're done. You can depend on me, Bob. And away 2 Ton went. Soon, Bob got straight to work on the wall. Ugh. I'm going to need Pixie's help now, so I can actually get higher as we're building the wall. Don't worry, I'll do it, said Pixie, as she came up. Right, we're going to need a lot more cement. Dizzy, pour some cement into that bucket, please. Righto, Bob. And Dizzy poured some cement into a bucket. And Scoop and Bob got straight to work laying the bricks. With some help from Wendy and Leo, of course. And when Spud came back to the site with Tread, he ended up lending a hand too. And Bob even gave him a spare hard hat, so that Spud looked like a real builder. It took a while, but soon the wall was complete. Phew! This is hard work, thought Bob. I think we've done it. Wait. Well, oh, don't worry. Wait. 2-ton needs to get back soon. Oh, don't worry, Bob, said Spud. We've helped. Well, I suggested 2-ton take the shortcut that Tread and I went on. What? Said Bob. No, Spud. Oh no, this is bad. What's wrong, Bob? The shortcut. Well, it's a very boggy road, and well, a boggy road isn't exactly designed for a lorry the size of 2-ton. Come on, team, we best go. And stop 2-ton before he reaches the shortcut. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bob. It's okay. It's okay, Spud. You were only trying to help. But now we've got to stop 2-ton before he goes onto that road that you and Tread took a shortcut on. They left as fast as they could. When the team arrived, it was too late. 2-ton had already turned onto the dirt road. And suddenly, it turned into sand. And 2-ton's weight could not support the sand road. His wheels were well and truly stuck. Oh dear. Oh my. Help! Cried 2-ton as he honked his horn to try and get attention. Bob soon arrived. Oh, 2-ton. You alright? Oh, yes, I'm okay, Bob. But my wheels are just a little, well, stuck. I'm sorry, Bob. I just was really worried because, well, I needed to do so much just to get the job done, and when Spud suggested using the shortcut that he and Tread went on to get back to the yard, I thought maybe I could use that. And, well, I did not think. Well, it's very important you know that a lorry as big as you can't go on a dirt road like that. You're too heavy. I know, Bob. I am very sorry. But now Tiny won't be able to get to the work site and, well, the roof won't be here on time. And I can't go and get the roof then. Don't worry, 2-ton. I've already organised for Packer to collect the glass roof. But come on, let's get you out of there. Shall we call... Spud then suggested, shall we call Curtis at the garage and so he can get Alfred to tow 2-ton out, or should I go back to the farm and get Travis to help? Oh, no, Spud, that won't do. 2-ton's too heavy for Alfred to tow out on his own, and I think the rope, if we attach a rope from Travis to 2-ton, it would snap. What we really need is a crane. Lofty, would you be able to lift 2-ton out? I'll try, Bob. Okay, Lofty. Lower your hook under 2-ton's front bumper. And gently does it. And lift. And with that, Lofty lifted up the front end of 2-ton and slowly moved him onto more solid ground. Oh, thank you, Lofty. Oh, it's okay, 2-ton. Right, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to take the long road back. It's all right, 2-ton, just as long as you get there in one piece. Come on, team. Let's go finish the rest of the work at the station. we've still got to install the station clock, as well as build in the new station cafe, as well as Mr. Audrey's new office. And with that, the team returned back to the station. Muck quickly, with some help from Scoop and Rocky, moved away some of the debris from the railway station, from the old railway station that they demolished, and loaded it into 2 tons dumper trailer. Leo had finished with installing the new station cafe. Wendy finished installing all the electrical work for the station, including the gantry signal inside the station, and the new control and the new computer that tracked down every single engine on the railway in Mr. Audrey's office. And Bob finished the rest of the wall, ready for the glass roof to arrive. Soon, 2 ton arrived, and with Lofty's help, they put Tiny together. Just as Packer arrived. "Packer delivery here," said Packer. "1 big glass roof, fit for the giant railway station." "Oh, thanks, Packer." "Alright, Tiny. Lift up the giant glass roof now." "Okay, Bob. Time for some tower power!" Urgh! And with that, Tiny lifted the glass roof and fitted it onto the top of the railway station. And just in time too. Packer," asked 2 ton, "would you mind helping me deliver this debris from the old railway station up to the recycling centre?" "Oh yes, I can do that," said Packer. "Pack me up and watch me go." Soon, the railway station was ready to be opened. And just in time too, Mr. Audrey arrived, as well as several engines. "Wow!" said one of the locomotives. "Is that our new railway station?" "Oh my, it looks absolutely marvellous," said another one. "Oh, this would be great." "Oh, well, I can't wait for the people who come travelling with us look and see our new station," said another locomotive. Bob, fantastic job." "Oh, and just in time too, look, it's Mayor Madison." Mayor Madison arrived in Phillip. And she then said, "As Mayor of Spring City, I hereby declare the new railway station open." And everyone who had come for the opening of the new railway station clapped. And not only that, but Mr. Sabatini had made pizza for the celebration of the new railway station's opening. "Bellissimo! I have brought a pizza for the big opening party." "Oh, thank you, Mr. Sabatini. I think we're all gonna need some dinner after all that." And then Chef Tatty showed up. "Oh yes, I've been working on this all day. A cake for the opening of the new railway station. What do you think?" "Oh," said Spud. "What type of cake is it?" "Well, it's a brand new cake that I've been working on. It is chocolate with bacon icing." "Ooh, Sounds interesting, chef. Oh, yeah. But I've got to say, said Mr. Audrey, I really like how you made that cake in the shape of a railway engine. Very imaginative, chef. Oh, why, thank you, Mr. Audrey. And everyone laughed. So, Bob, when do you think our first train will be coming in? And Mr. Audrey then said, well, there's one coming in now, with holiday makers all the way from Bobsville.